Nowadays, most of the learning activities are done in discussion forums. It contains a lot of posts made by the students. Therefore, the teacher has a huge problem on reading all the posts and replies to evaluate the students' performance. In order to overcome such a situation, we propose a system called Automated Tool for Evaluation of Discussion Forums in Moodle to evaluate the students' performance activities, especially in forums. This is the overview of the presentation. First, going to give a short introduction about our project. Then our aim and objectives. After that, in literature review, going to talk about what are the similar type of works done by other people. In the methodology section, going to explain about how a project would done by us. Then in result part, talk about the output that we got, and finally, conclude the presentation with discussion and conclusion section. Introduction. In current LMS system, there is no proper mechanism to evaluate the content-specific answers. Only the McQ-type questions are evaluated automatically. Our tool is evaluating the content-specific answers, and it's specially designed for the discussion forums. Aim and objectives. Our aim is to provide automated tool for evaluation of discussion forum posts in Moodle. And the objectives are: identify the correct model, analyze the posts that students made with use of practical inquiry model, given the accurate grading to the students, develop and implement of the model with NLP, evaluation and testing of the model with real world, preparing the final documentation. Literature review. There are some of the similar type of works identified during the research. First one is post-scoring metrics. In this system, they are interested in avoiding grammatically involved methods only. Then in automatic essay scoring, this system only consider about the number of replies to posts of the student. Next one is centralized moderation. This will evaluate by counting the times students that they were cited. Final one is peer reviewing process. In this system, they only consider about resources, and they are calculated on the basis of ratings from many users. Methodology. This section will explain about how the project will be implemented, what are the features, models used, what are processes used to done the project. All type of information are clearly stated in this section. According to that, we used Garrison and Anderson's practical inquiry model for the assessment criteria. This framework consisted of 3 elements: social, teaching, and cognitive presence, as well as categories and indicators to define each of the presences and to guide the coding of transcripts. But in our system, we didn't use all the presence, we use only the cognitive presence to develop our system. Our system was developed to evaluate the students' performance only, therefore we took only the cognitive presence to implement the system. Our system users are facilitators and students. Inputs will be the answers given by facilitators and the answers provided by students via posts of discussion forum. Processes done by the system are generating answer script plus comparison plus get the summary report. The output will be the student grading report. This is the top level architecture of our system. The users, inputs, processes, outputs are represented in a graphical way. Mainly, our system has 3 modules. First module is to generate the answer script. Second module is the comparison part. Then the final module is to get the summary. Flowchart clearly explaining how the system is working. In the initial state, we get the student answer and admin key. Both the student and admin keys will be in a paragraph. If we want to compare, we need to split the paragraph, sentence by sentence. Then the sentences are split word by word to find the synonyms words. After that, replace those identified keywords with common words. When the replacement was completed, again split the whole paragraph into sentence by sentences and stored in the database. All these processes are done to do the comparison, get the split sentences from the database, and compare the student sentence with admin sentence. Then the comparison will be done by using the POS tagger 0F the NLP toolkit. Then final module will be done in two ways. When both answers will be same or equal, system calculate the value and grading the marks to students. If those two are not same, it will evaluate and give grades in other way. Finally, students will get their review report. Results. This is the most important sector of our system. First, we have manually calculated the total number of common sentences for each category. Hereafter, we have tested our system and again calculate the system-generated common sentences for each category. Then we manually find false sentences that system generate for each category. After that, we will find the precision, recall and F1 value for each category. These factors help us to calculate the accuracy of our NLP engine. Manually calculate the total number of common sentence for each category equals X. System generate the total number of common sentence for each category equals Y. System generate the total number of false sentence for each category equals Z. Precision was calculated by YZ/Y. Recall was calculated by YZ/X. F1 was calculated by using precision and recall. This is the accuracy results for students' posts displayed in the graphical representation. This pie chart shows the accuracy of our system. Our system didn't show the 100% accuracy. It shows 35% of the accuracy now. When we need to increase the accuracy, we need to add more grammar features to the system. Discussion and conclusion. Existing online discussion forums do not have feature to automate the assessment. Most of the assessments of students' participation evaluated by the facilitator manually. To ease the work of the facilitator, an assessment formula has been developed in online discussion forums. This formula was tested in real life and the results shows that assessment formula is reliable in measuring students' performances in the forum. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to explain our project. It's been a pleasure talking to such a receptive audience.